Orange County is back for yet another season of racing, this being year 105. And today, we're going to showcase some street stock racing from some of the biggest and the best at Middletown, New York. Welcome to Orange County Fair Speedway in Middletown, New York, as we're going to showcase some street stock racing. I'm Thomas Frasco, as we're going to show you heat racing and the main feature. We're going to start off with heat race number 1 here at Middletown. Leading the field is Walt Henry and Tom Calurso Jr. as they lead the field for the first heat race. Keep in mind that all cars in this heat races will move on to the feature because of the amount of drivers that are in the street stock class. And here they come. Walt Henry leads the field as the green flag waves. Tom's got a pretty good jump on the outside, and it looks like he's going to take the lead from Walt Henry. Tom leads the field on the backstretch now. You can also see in the blue 8 car, Jaden Slade is actually inching up pretty good. Look at that. Jaden is now in second place right behind Tom. About to complete lap 1. Oh, Jaden is right there. And Tom's going to lead that lap. But here comes Jaden Slade on the inside. Doesn't have enough power. Tom still has the car pulling. Walt Henry stays in third, but he seems to be drifting back. Looks like this is a battle between the 4 and the 8, as they are just an inch apart. As now they go into turn number 4 once again. Jaden on the inside, trying to take the lead once again. Tom still hangs on for yet another lap. And also in the back, you briefly saw everybody's all clustered up back there. Everybody almost going 2 wide to 3 wide. You can see the battle right behind. This is near at the end of the pack. These 3 cars are pretty bunched up. We got Marty, Tyler, and Jay. They are in the back of the field, but when you're at the track, some of the best things to see is not just the front of the field, but even in the middle or in the back of the field, you'll see some pretty good matchups, like right over here. How about this little matchup here? Side by side, the 171 and the 00. Walt Henry, JB, side by side. But they got to watch out. Right behind is the 191 of Jack Beaumont. And he actually pulls back a little bit. I don't know if they might have closed the door on him, but he was inching up pretty close. So they all got to watch out for that man right there. Jack Beaumont, he's noticeably faster. And he is just right there. It looks like he can pull up against these guys. Pulling alongside JB. He's right behind Walt Henry now. And it looks like the outside's working in his favor. But you could also see just the clean driving that these guys are doing. Oh, here he comes, trying to go to the inside of Walt Henry now. Making short work. And it looks like the caution is out right now. It looks like something might have happened off camera. A couple of cars falling back. I think they might have been in an accident. That's Chuck Castro in the number 9. Looks like there might be some damage on that car possibly. I also see Joel Mearns in the 54. I think maybe both of them might have gotten into possibly an accident, maybe spun out. But looks like everything's okay. I believe they're going to continue on when we go back to the green flag here for heat race number 1 at Orange County. Now, one of the cool things about Orange County is the backstretch driving. For just a little price, you're able to go in, park your car, and set up a little something, and you can sit and watch the races on the grass if you don't want to sit in the regular grandstands. And it's very, very nice. I believe I've done it once before, and it really is a nice experience. If you have not done it, now's the time, either at the September race that they got going on, and don't forget, Eastern States weekend is coming up in October. Be sure to go to Orange County Fair Speedway .com or go to their Facebook page or Brett Hearn's Facebook page, and you'll be able to see information on those races for the legendary House of Power. Yeah, that's going to be incredible, and we're going to try to cover some Eastern State stuff here on Motorsports Hour as well in October. So, especially with the Eastern States 200, we're going to try to get it. All right, Tom leads the field. Jaden Slade also right alongside. Here comes Jack Beaumont. He's hanging it all the way high in the loose stuff. Oh, Tom, he got a little caught there by Jaden. Jack Beaumont soars into the lead. Fantastic run. Walt Henry trying to catch up to Jack. Jack's got a really big lead. Tom has fallen back. He's now in third, though. He's trying to go on the outside of Walt Henry for second place. And Jaden also trying to catch back. Tom's going to take second over Walt Henry. He got him on the outside. Jaden trying to follow suit. This is why I love the street stock races. It could get pretty close and you never know what's going to happen. Jack Beaumont is going to win the heat race in a fantastic pass, which almost ended in calamity with Tom and Jaden. But everything worked out in the end, and we are set and ready for our second heat race to come for the street stocks as we cover the street stocks of Orange County in this episode of Motorsports Hour. Also, we're going to have more episodes coming soon, especially with the big block modifieds. We're going to cover a race from them. We're also going to try to keep up with the street stocks as well. Now, this one's going to be a really good one. I'm excited for this heat race. We have Bobby Slate Jr. and Kurt Hunterlin right there leading the field as we get ready for the next green flag to come out for the street stocks. And no delay, they're going for it. And Kurt is already falling back just a little bit. He might have had a false start. But Bobby Slate leads the field right off the green, but he already has some competition, looks like. Jim Mayer in his one car is trying to catch up to Bobby Slate. And we got tons of action in the middle of the pack. Everybody bunched up. Oh, here they come, right down to the line. Bobby Slate on the outside, and he's just going to edge him out. It almost looked like Jim had him, but right there on that straightaway, Bobby Slate had all that power. Charlie Donald a little bit wonky in that turn. You see him a little out of shape. He's falling back. With this track, you can't go too sideways. You got to try to stay as straight as you can in these turns to get as much speed as possible. We're going to keep the camera on Charlie Donald. He is just trying to get up there. And oh, we made some contact. Made a little contact with the 48 of Ray Tarantino. However, it doesn't seem like it affected him that bad. Oh, that's a little sketchy. Kurt went sideways, as you just saw in the gray car over there. Since you got no mirrors or nobody telling you where you are, it is kind of tough to exactly make these moves here. Charlie Donald right on the inside. Looks like he's got some power. As here they come side by side for the third place spot. Charlie Donald looks like he might have it. And yes, he's got third place. Couple cars still too wide. Looks like Kurt tried to catch up to Charlie. They still don't have a lot of space in between them, so it can still go either way. One good move and they can pass each other. Pretty good so far. As now they go into turn number 4. This is the battle for third. And oh, Kurt, he goes around. Ray Tarantino accidentally got into the back of him. That's going to put out a caution. And for what we see, I don't think he hit the wall. That is the Z28 of Kurt Hunterlin, who got clipped by Ray Tarantino in the 48. It looks like he's okay. He's driving away. Tough break. He was right there around the front of the field. And again, one wrong move, that could affect your whole race. Here's what happened right here as we have the replay. As, yep, just one little mistake is all it takes. Again, from what I see in that angle, it didn't look like he scraped the wall at all, so I believe he's okay. As we're just about to get ready for possibly the remainder of this race, if they can finish up the rest of the green flag laps. Bobby Slate pretty much has no competition as they go back to the green flag. Ray Tarantino almost made it 3 wide there. He sticks with the outside, but he drifted up a little too high. Now he's right next to Charlie Donald in the 32 as they are side by side. I believe this is roughly around the 3rd place spot. Yes, it is. This is for 3rd place as we're looking on. As they're sticking side by side. Looks like Ray Tarantino slipping back. Charlie Donald is going to take the 3rd place spot. He's got his sights in the top 2. But Ray Tarantino, he's hungry. He tries to go back on the inside. And it doesn't look like he's going to stick it. Charlie Donald stays in that 3rd place spot. He gets a little gap. But Ray charges back into the turn 3. And he is right on him. Not quite able to make it happen. He slips up high. And Bobby Slate stays in 1st place. And he gets the checkered flag for the 2nd heat race of the day. Looks like Mike Vigilante in the yellow number 1's got a little bit of damage on the right side. Might have made some contact with one of the other cars. But that was just the heat races. Coming up, we show you the main event for the Streetstocks at Middletown. Don't go anywhere.
Turn your passion into a career at the University of Northwestern Ohio. From high performance to automotive, diesel, and everything in between, you'll find a degree that will get you a job.
Students that go through our programs have fantastic experiences and they come out getting good job placements.
70% hands-on, no out-of-state tuition, and accredited degrees in trades that are in high demand all across the country.
10 out of 10. If you even think this is the right place for you, you better just go.
Learn more about your future at unoh.edu.
Welcome back to TF Motorsports' Motorsports Hour as we have the Street Stock main event here at Orange County Fair Speedway in Middletown, New York. A very great crowd on hand. We love that everybody's out here enjoying their time at this legendary track, and they're about to be treated to some great Street Stock action. Now, the reason why we're only covering Street Stocks here today is because we want to just test things out before we start covering modified events, and it looks like everything is a success. So for the next time we're at Middletown, which is September 8th, we will be covering the big block modifieds, and hopefully we can also cover the Street Stocks again. And here's another thing. You get the wave lap, but you also have the backstretch drive-in flashing their headlights, honking their horns. It's such a fantastic sight. So if you have not been at Middletown, you are missing out. Tom Caruso and Charlie Donald are ready to start the race at Middletown as they await the green flag, as now they're in the starting zone. The green flag waves. Tom and Charlie leads the field. Here we go, Street Stock feature. And immediately right out of the gate, it is 3 wide. Bobby Slate on the outside. He tries to get the lead right off the bat, and it looks like he's working. He's got a lot of power to his number 8 car. He charges up, and look at Jack Beaumont. The 2 fastest drivers immediately make headway, and we're not even done with the first lap yet. And you can see behind them, 3 wide, 2 wide. It is just an incredible sight. Tom tries to hold on. He stays on the inside of Bobby Slate, but Jack Beaumont, he's trying to go to the outside of Bobby Slate. Bob's got a lot of work to do. But here comes Jack Beaumont on the outside. He's got enough power as he's going to push ahead from Bobby Slate Jr. Jack Beaumont, 191. He is mad fast here today at Middletown. Unbelievable action right here. And it's only been 2 laps. Jack Beaumont with that special split paint. Oh, Bobby Slate, he's right on his bumper. But Tom's also there. And we also have the middle of the field. Everybody's too wide or single file. They're just all bunched up. As this is the treat for Streetstocks. You get some incredible close racing. Fantastic action. And right at the front of the field, it's all Jack Beaumont. He's got the lead. Bobby Slate slips back. And side by side in the middle of the field, Charlie Donald, Walt Henry. And look at that. Tom tried to catch up to Jack. But Jack just has a lot of power on the outside. It seems like that's benefiting him really good. And for a couple of times since he's been in Middletown, he's been mostly hanging it wide open on the outside. And he just blows away from the rest of the field and makes some of the craziest moves. Oh, we got a caution. And we got one car around. It looks like there might have been a spin behind. Oh, and I think that's Kurt Hunterlin. Yep, we're zoomed in, and yep, that's his car. As he was facing the wrong direction, and that is why the caution came out, as far as I know. As the field already bunches up, they try to get the stuff all cleared up and ready to go as quick as they can. And there's Chuck in the 9. He's got to go and try to catch up to the field before they go green. As we soon get ready for our next green flag run at Middletown. Here's some future events that are coming to Orange County Fair Speedway. August 18th is the Orange County Fair motocross race. And then September 8th, we have Champions Night at Middletown for some more dirt racing action. We'll be there to cover that. And announcing, we'll be covering Eve of Destruction at Middletown, September 21st. And then, of course, we have Eastern States Weekend around October. So a lot of great action soon to come at the legendary House of Power. And those are your chances to see the action live at Orange County Fair Speedway. All right, they are firing up. We're back to green. Tom with a good start, but Jack Beaumont, he's on the outside, and that's been the best spot for him. Jaden Slate trying to pass Bobby. Jaden passes Bobby, but side by side still at front. Jackie and Tom, they're still right there. Jaden right behind the action. This could be a 3-car battle for the lead. Almost making it 3 wide. Jack Beaumont still holds on to the outside as they are side by side. Jack Beaumont looks like he's got it. Tom got a little crooked, and that messed him up a little bit. He lost a little bit of ground. Jack Beaumont took the advantage, and now he's ahead. Still sticking with that outside line as he's been all night. Jaden still sits in third as time continues to tick down closer to that checkered flag. Jack Beaumont pretty much is just cruising around this track. Jaden trying to go underneath Tom for the second place spot, but Tom is pulling ahead out of turn 2, and now they're back single file for the top 3. Everybody kind of settling back, and yep, the 77 is not supposed to be that way. Looks like Jay Pepin in the 77 got turned, but however, he's back on track right after, so it looks like we're going to stay green. So that's good. So we still got some green flag laps to keep on running as Tom is catching up to Jack, and Jaden seems to have slipped back a bit. Yeah, so it seems to be all Jack Beaumont right up front. Tom Caluso still trying to get by Jack Beaumont. He stays on the inside, but now, he's right there. Because I was about to say, I think he should try the outside. But look, he tries to go back on the inside, trying to stay too wide here. Now they're side by side. Tom challenging for the lead. Oh, he's got it. He's right in front of Jack. Tom Caluso in the 4 trying to take the win here today, as he is right there, and Jack stays on the outside. And they got a lap car up ahead, so this could also possibly mess up one of these guys, as they would have to go around them. Tom now leads, but Jack is on the outside. Again, it seems like the outside line is benefiting. If you can hang that car wide open and put it on the outside, it seems like that could work. So that's why I'm thinking Tom should try to go on the outside as Jack takes back the lead, as a lap car is up ahead and it messes up Tom. Jack's got a lot of momentum. Oh, Tom actually caught up pretty good. And there he is. He's now a little bit on the outside, but not as far as Jack. Looks like he's trying to find his own line. But Jack, he just has this thing dialed to a T. He's just keeping in his line the whole time, running his own race. And it seems to be benefiting him a lot, as he's been leading lap after lap. He only lost the lead just for one lap. And now everybody else pretty much single file. Everybody's so far kind of stretched out since this is a longer green flag lap. Oh, Bobby Slade's actually slipped back pretty good, and so has Charlie Donald. I'm surprised these guys actually slipped back. T-Money, Tyler tries to get right by Charlie, as they're side by side right by their battle. Currently mid-pack. And right back down, Jack Beaumont still leads as the clock keeps ticking, as we're almost done with the feature. Tom actually trying to stay on that inside. He's been not too far from Jack. Jack seems to have that power, and we have issues. Charlie Donald looks like he's got some issues, as that car was smoking. I don't know if he got into an accident or something happened, but that car is not performing the way he wanted it to, and it looks like his night is going to be over. He's going to be pulling back into pit lane. Tough break for the 32. Everybody pretty much spaced out still, as the guys who were very far behind, they are pretty much praying for a yellow flag to happen to give them possibly a chance. And here we go. We got another battle right here in the mid-pack. Team Money once again, side by side. And he's going to get by the one. That would be the one of Mike Vigilante, as he's on the inside, and it looks like he's got more power. And yes, he will pull ahead from Mike. And as we take a look back into further down the field, Ray Tarantino, he's got a pretty good line, but he's got some challenge right behind him. But still, just very great skill from all these drivers who are here at Middletown, showing their stuff. And the clock continues to tick, as this is the white flag lap. Jack Beaumont currently has the lead over Tom. Tom Caruso possibly has one more move. He just has to charge, but he's got a lap car ahead. And here they come. Out of turn number 4, he's been dominating, and he's going to win it. Jack Beaumont in the 191 wins at Middletown. Great racing here for the Streetstocks. And that's why we've been a fan for the Streetstocks for a while now. They put on some great racing, side-by-side matchups. And Jack Beaumont had it pay off in the best way possible, getting the victory here for the second of 3 points races that they have leading up to Eastern States for their big race series. A little bit more of a limited season compared to years past from a couple of circumstances. All right, let's take a look at how he got that lead. So as you can see here, Bobby Slate was right in front. Tom was right there in second. But there was Jack Beaumont. He went to the outside and he stuck with it. And that's what got him the lead. And he's pretty much stayed on that line for the whole time and managed to get the win. That'll do it here for TF Motorsports. Congratulations to Jackie Beaumont in the 191 for the Streetstocks. We'll be covering more races at Middletown. Next one being September 8th. We'll get a couple of races in. And we're going to have some more events to come. But coming up, our next episode will be the monster trucks at the Sussex County Fair. From all of us here on TF Motorsports, I'm Thomas Frasco. Good night from Middletown.